It's about 12:30, Wednesday the 17th of August. Just put up the covers on one block. Managed to do that on my own. There's one here it's yet to do, but generally the bigger sheets, and I need a pair of hands for that. And as you can see, there's a bit of colour coming on the plot now. Be cutting a week today. If I go to the New Forest, there's not going to be very much at all. I'll have to just wait and see if there's a championship. You can see the plants are growing on now. A little bit less room in the paths, but hopes are there. It's nice to see a bit of colour. Ones that are just starting to come now, it's Leslie's, the new Hillcrest, which I don't know what it is yet, or what it's going to be called. And that plant happens to be 8 up just as a test, and it looks like it's going to be still probably near a large size. The rest of them are 4s and 5s, and I'll see what the difference is. Some good buds on the BJs along there, and there's an odd plant of Hamari Gold there as well. This will be for Andrew if he's watching this, who's taking part in the Herbert Brown with us, the 3 of us. These are the giants that I'm growing for it, Canora Valentine, and it says a lot of good buds there. These ones should really be sort of national time, I would imagine. Maybe the odd one like that might make it for the bank holiday, or those there won't have many for the bank holiday. The bulk of them are going to be for national, but they're looking good. Nice strength to them. I left most of them at 3s, 1 or 2 are at 2 up, and there's plenty more over there, so shouldn't be short of Canora Valentine for the Herbert Brown. There's the oddball South Ramsey at the back there, but plenty of spread. Still buds to take, which should be probably Harrogate buds. This one is particularly tall, Hillcrest Hilton, and they should be out hopefully for the bank holiday weekend. Still going to be struggling a bit on the Challenger. There is a spread of buds taken, but just not big numbers of any as yet, but at least they'll see me through to Harrogate. So there's a BJ. They're going to run through fairly early, but there's some good size buds there, just flicking, good strength. I'm happy with the health of it. Let's just see what the flowers do. I should have a good load of this for the bank holiday weekend. Same as the house mascots at the bottom there. Now it's always nice to see, although not very often. But this is the bed of Hillcrest Candy. As you can see, one over the back there. And one thing I have spotted is this, which as far as I can see at the moment is pure white. So it looks like it's sporting. Whether the whole plant has turned or not, it's the furthest bud out, I won't know yet. But as far as I can see from this flower particularly is going to be white. There's a slight hint of lavender in there possibly, so it might have a little blush to it, but it'd be interesting to try to secure it if it stays like that. And luckily I did manage to miss a side shoot on that stem, and there's a potential cut in there to be taken soon to hopefully secure this, and we'll see what the others come out. Never know, if it stays as it is and I can secure it, there might be a white Hillcrest Candy floating around in a year or two's time. Unfortunately that's the only sport I've had, but some people go years and never get one. There's one there, and there's the rest of the candy. As you can see, the Marys are really motoring along. There's a lot of bud there. Again, that'll be in full swing for the bank holiday weekend, and then going on to national. Maybe these ones that are just starting to flick for New Forest next week. I'll need them if I will have a set. And here's the wing arms running down, and there's a lovely flush coming through for the National, which in my mind are probably something like that. Bud like this is probably bank holiday, so we should have plenty of that rolling through once they start. And one or two early Oakwood Goldcrest. These couple down here probably missed the shows altogether, but there's a reasonable bit of form on them. Size isn't great yet, but you can never really hold much out on these very early blooms. Time goes on and they just get bigger and bigger. Once you get into the season, then you start panicking they're going to be too big. And there's the few else mascot over there that are looking nice and strong. And again, good sized buds. I'm happy with those, that they'll be full sized flowers. So this is under the second cover, but the first one up. You can see over there the poms at the back, Jan in front of that, and the Dave's Choice hiding behind the Germandas.